Hello, time travelers. My son and I are going to build this super easy pedal kit that goes together like freaking Legos. It's called a NOTAKLON because it is not a clone of a klon. It's just a box of parts you put together. Now I have to do my self-promo.
Good.
I was streaming to a black hole last time. It still will not show my stream on my channel.
Me neither. That doesn't make sense what I just said.
There we go. Copy link. Not that one.
I like Lego.
Control K. Control K.
Build a thing.
Come on, Discord. I said Control K.
I don't know why though.
Elemental plays first.
Oh, I just saw a marshmallow get murdered. This is so sad. In the ad.
What?
Marshmallow was in fire and it was anthropomorphic. It had mouth and stuff. Oh, you have 40 people on your server now. $9 bribers.
Alright, Discord's done. Do Facebook now.
Unfaces your book. You have more Facebook followers than I have real followers. I mean, real subscribers.
Did it show it? How many was it?
2.5 thousand.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna have more than that in like a month if I keep growing at like 230 subscribers a month or something. As a kid, I sought victory at all costs, only to find defeat once and again. Now, after all these years, something to settle. Weird tiny mechanical keyboard is weird and tiny.
Stare him. I don't know why, but this keyboard messes up my typing.
Because it's small and weird.
I need to find one that's like 60, but it goes all the way up here and has a little bit more over here, so the spacing is correct.
Did I just say like one of your file directories is arse?
What?
It was like notepad. It was like something notepad/arse. Boop.
Now I'll do Instagram.
I spelt your name wrong. Out of memory for having like 10 Chrome tabs. So you're so speedrun. I'm sure there's a bot that could automatically do it, but it would probably like give like 6 captchas.
Right? It'd take less time to just do this. Hey, what? Just let me make it. Oh my. That works, I guess. Instagram is so...
Extra?
Yeah, and then it gives you less for this.
Charlie Garza suggested for you.
Because you can't put links. All right, that's enough self-promo. Is anybody on the stream yet?
No.
I'll focus for now.
Just call it phone and card.
At least nobody saw it because I'm not capturing the desktop.
I know. Bot Trick says join the thing. Okay.
Function.
Why is he built like that? Why is he a horse person?
Well, the original klon pedal has like a horse on it, and people that have cloned it have done funny things with like horses. It's not really a klon, it's a centaur. Klon isn't... Here's one of the layers of saying this is not a clone. Because it's actually not a clone of a clone, it's a clone of... It's a clone of a centaur. Klon is the brand of the pedal he's cloning. Not cloning. Because it's not cloned, because it's not assembled. It's a klon centaur. You do the unboxing.
Oh my god, it's an advertisement sticker with an extra sticker on top of the sticker. This device...
Look at it here so other people can see.
The sticker says... I don't care.
That's just a sticker that goes on the bottom of the pedal after you put it together.
And there's another sticker on the sticker.
And that's...
Imagine I just put it on my computer.
A 15% discount code. There's like a $300 pedal I want from them. 15% would go a long way if they let me use it on that.
Mm-hmm. There's like the riser cable. That's not a riser cable. It's something else. I don't... Goop!
We're not going to be using that goop. I'm not into the goop. The goop is making fun of the original klon, where he hid what kind of diodes were on the circuit by just gooping the whole circuit board, and it took a couple years for people to figure out what kind of process to get that goop off so they can clone the circuit. So it's a joke. Toss.
The magic dot. Wait. Apply to the specified area to cover the magic diodes. While gooping the circuit outside the specified area will not affect the function of or sound of the circuit. It may cause the circuit to be unserviceable and therefore voids the warranty. Allow 24 hours to dry before touching. Avoid goop dripping.
Avoid goop dripping.
Leave pedal... keep out of reach of children. Don't eat it. Keep away from eyes and mouth. If goop comes into contact, wash. Imagine this works as thermal paste. Oh right, it gets hard.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. There's the enclosure.
Rips the. I mean, it is. I
Hey.
almost dropped it.
Here's a new person for my channel. IJ
No, it's
Cat.
No, it's the IRL friend I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming over to the channel, IJ Cat dude. My streams are more about hanging out, not particularly whatever
Oh god, that's weirdly
the video is about.
Metal sounds everywhere.
Yeah, metal sounds everywhere while I'm trying to say, yeah, you know I exist.
Oh yeah, I just do bend some of it. Do you need the iFixit kit or something for this?
I have it here in case we need it. But like, here's the power jack. Can't see. There's the power jack and input and output, and how you turn the pedal on and off, and the status LED. And then the knobs are another part of the circuit. Somehow we're going to connect them together. And there's even a switch here for changing modes. Charlie's looking at the instructions. I'll move this out of the way. So
Okay, first bend it in half.
Wait. All right, we'll get this right here. And maybe put this on the left. Look at that. Hold it down with my Queen and King pedal. This thing's a chonker, so it's a good paperweight. All right.
It's a metal weight.
Yeah, it's so heavy it holds down metal, not just paper.
Oh God, it feels like a crime, but it's fine.
So you did that part, and now we have some pliers right over here you can use for the next step.
What am I meant to pinch off?
What you do is just like Legos. You look at this and orient it to make sure you have the same pieces in the picture.
Okay. So rip off the...
Now if I turn this over, you see those solder points look the same as those? So we're taking off 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and these are the other tools. These two things are actually tools.
Okay. Then...
See how he uses pliers?
It's nerve-wracking because it feels like you're not supposed to do this.
Toss.
Ow, it poked me.
And then take the wrenches off too.
Me when a wrench is a part of a PCB.
Cool.
Don't ever do that to a PCB unless it specifically says that in the instructions, because I know IJ, you...
I'm going to do a tiny bit of cleanup here.
This feels like a crime.
Yeah, it does. I don't remember the last time I had to actually do that on a PCB. It's probably been a while. So that part's done. Now we've got this part, and see, we turn it around that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you have to...
Toss. You know, if you worked in a pedal factory, you'd have to do this. Probably, depending on what kind of factory it was. You might do this end first.
Okay.
That way you're not trying to bend two parts at once.
It's like Legos, but way more nerve-wracking.
Now you see. Now we see what do we got going on here. We've got. See, this needs to be cleaned up so they don't stab you when you're using them as tools. You see how I put it long ways and then put it straight to it, so it comes off easier.
So say hello and
East Valley Exotics, Teresa. I've never seen this person on my channel before, so hello.
Is that like a company?
I don't know. Tell me, are you a Teresa that I know? Okay. You see how it says we got a 10 millimeter, 11 on a 14? 10, 11, and 14 millimeter wrench.
Uh-huh.
And we got the foot switch PCB, and then we got the potentiometer PCB. So
the potato PCB.
The potato PCB. Why I'm saying that is because it might be important later. So I'm going to turn the page. Now remember that ribbon cable you found earlier? I think you're plugging it in right now.
No, I'm not. I'm going to plug it in 5 seconds or something.
It counts as right now. Yeah, it is. It's probably my sister. I don't self-promo to her. When she randomly comes on to my streams, it's such a treat. It's my sister in Arizona. What's up, Teresa?
Yeah, it's stuck.
What is East Valley Exotics? Do you actually have videos on your channel?
Oh.
Surprise! It my business. Now we got to make sure we know which one they're talking about, because both of these have it. They're doing this one first. Daily reels and posts on Instagram. There are ways that you can post it to Instagram and then it'll make a video that's on your phone. Let me turn down my ringer.
That did not work.
I hit the volume and it didn't. Shut up, phone. You're not in this scene.
Yes, you are, just not.
There should be a way to make your Instagram reels and then turn around and put them on YouTube Shorts. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, you have to put it on the shell.
Yep.
Then you have to put the small screw,
I'll hold it while you do that. There's 3 pot washers and 3 pot nuts. He's responding to someone. Charlie didn't want a crested gecko I was going to send him. Sad face. We should do like they did in the 40s and 50s and make him have it. Make him use it.
What?
I don't know. He got something even more cringe than that at one of these like outside whatevers, like a festival. He got a scorpion that was made out of a chain and a couple...
It's not cringe.
Tiny bit cringe.
How?
Because I don't know. Not as bad as something my sister would make, I guarantee it. I mean, not as good. What did I say? Here, you want to tighten this? Yeah, she says that's cringe. Notice like the middle of the scorpion thing is like part of a bolo tie. Don't use that. That's going to put nicks all over it. Use the wrench it came with. Here, use that.
There's already too many animals at my mom's house, so I don't want more.
It's not an actual animal.
What?
It's East Valley Exotics. Is it like a little... You weren't thinking of sending him an actual gecko, were you, Teresa? Like a little
it feels
a model or something, right?
No, it was an actual gecko from what I think it sounds like. See, actual gecko.
Oh. A real live one. Now I understand. That one's tight.
Oh.
That one's tight now. I can feel it. That's enough. We are a reptile business. That sounds scary. We will rule you all. See how it says do not over tighten?
Yeah.
That makes it so I can't fix it later. I'm like, it won't come off. But luckily I have these rocket sockets to get it off later. You can use this, or if you can find the right size.
We make snakes.
You build computers, we make snakes.
Just build them.
Imagines a computer build with a snake crawling around inside.
Oh, next step.
So it's the foot switch PCB you're doing something with now. Foot switch locking washer has to go on there first.
What's that one?
Look at the picture. It's metal and it's got teeth on it.
Oh.
Pointy side up. Okay. And now?
Why you no talk on stream chat?
Yeah. IJ Cat dude. You need to go on stream chat because we're trying to build this pedal. Quit DMing him, please. DM him when... You can't even DM him later because he's going to go on his own channel later tonight. Now, we're putting the foot switch into the enclosure now.
Okay.
Toss. He put that on there for a reason.
Gravity sucks.
Now, here's a problem. I may... When do they plug the two into each other? Oh, you can do that later. Do it later after we screw it down.
What's the foot switch for? For feet.
Oh, here's a problem.
To press on.
I'm trying to see if the I/O lines up. There's nothing to make it stay there. Come on. Yes, it's a guitar pedal, Teresa. I'm getting frustrated because he keeps doing private messages to this guy that's watching the stream, and he can put in the stream his thoughts.
Oh, I'm supposed to screw...
No, right here.
I just passively did that. What am I?
Foot switch washer and foot switch nut. I'm only holding it so it doesn't fall apart.
So... It's the plastic thing, it looks like?
I don't think so. Might be. They're stuck together. The plastic ones might be for something else because there's two. That's just knobs. What the heck is that? There's two of them.
That's why it was like, oh, you could go in there.
It doesn't make sense because that would... Let me put that down. Let me see it. Yeah, that'll work. I didn't see it, but put that on.
You're seeing it wrong.
And put this on it.
Oh, that's thin.
And that takes a 14 millimeter. You can use that, or you can find my rocket socket 14 millimeter over there on the right. Focus, Charlie, focus! Come out of the DMs chat. Just close that, whatever that is. Apps one I can't even tell.
It's because I just open it in the notification tray. And I don't even, like...
These say the size on the end. You need a 14. The other end. The end with words, not the end that has a hole. There you go. That's tight enough. You may have to loosen it to make these line up. Or just do that. Now we need these jack washers. There's two of those and jack nuts, and they're going to go in there. jack washer, jack nut. And I'm not saying the rest of what's in my head. And that takes an Alliron wrench. Alliron. You ever heard me say that? I don't know why. These kids, when they were talking silly when I was in junior high, said Alliron instead of 11. Did you already do it with this? That's a 14. That's a 10. 14.
How big is the hole? I mean, the knot hole.
11, I said.
Oh.
The power jack is kind of wonkaboo.
What?
What?
What does that mean? I need the barrel jack to be bent. It's the best way to charge your 4090.
That picture of a 5090 I sent you has got its own power. And now you can plug that cable in.
Yeah, it's got its own wall thing. Like it's a power supply.
Because NVIDIA is like idiots. Now you want to rotate all of these counterclockwise all the way. This is where the iFixit's going to come in. I'll get the iFixit. You know how to do iFixit.
Or do I?
You went and got a better iFixit than I had. Yes, you know how to use iFixit. Now get the knobs. Toss.
Oh. Oh. Okay, what do I...
So,
It just went everywhere.
see the instructions? You want all the see, since you turned them all to the left, we know which way the little line should point. They should all be pointed around 7 o'clock. They don't screw on yet because you have to tighten them with the iFixit screwdriver. So
Ow.
look.
Oh, the back hole.
And when you tighten that, that screw goes inside and it grabs on. But I'll do one, okay?
Okay.
That's what, no, there's 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can always tweak it later to make sure they're all even Stevens with each other. And another way, after I tighten it, is I make sure when I go to max, it's kind of pointing, see, that's too far left, see, because I don't have, it comes too far around when I do that. So then I'll fix it by turning counterclockwise a little bit. Now, that's closer. And I can always tweak it later if I want. But since this is good for now, I'll tighten that a tiny bit. But these, if you tighten them too much, it'll crack the plastic. But you always start at 7 o'clock.
Guys, I think the range is messed up.
Yep. Well, I tend to have it turned all the way down counterclockwise, and then I'm doing my adjustments from this angle like that. So put your left hand on the knob and your right hand on the screw. No, because when I turn it all the way down, it's like this. So let me see if I were doing it left-handed like you. How would I do it? I'd loosen that all the way up.
I've never pedaled a car before.
I've never pedaled a car.
Like a car is what I said.
I would do it like this. Okay? I want it to point that way, and then tighten it by turning towards myself, and then check it. You see how I did that? You try.
Buenos nachos.
I have to skip this ad to see who said, "Happy birthday and Buenos Nachos." It's nobody's birthday. What are you talking about, Brian? And yes, nachos are good. That's pretty good. You got one. You know how many times it took me until I got it right?
It's your birthday, you didn't
times.
know. His birthday is in January. Kind of, almost.
Kind of, almost.
It's
All
like
right.
December 31.
Yeah, my birthday's in December's. And this is the part where I refuse to do it, but look. Apply the specified area to cover the magic diodes. While grouping the circuit outside of the specified area will not affect the function or sound of the circuit, it may cause the circuit to be unserviceable and therefore voids the warranty. I'm not doing goop at all because I'm not following the joke of hiding the diodes. And he's not even using the kind of diodes that the guy Klon, I can't remember his name, he's in Russia, uses.
The guy that's not a clone.
Sign and date the backplate. All right, let's do that. I was just using a marker earlier. Where'd it go? I have a Sharpie right here. Just in case we showed the box it came in. Not a silver one. Do you want to use a silver one?
Yeah. Or sign this.
Happy birthday and Buenos Nachos.
Uh,
It is 5/24. No, 5/31. 2024.
Ugh, smells.
Immediately traps the smell inside.
Wow, that box is worth $300,000 now. You could probably erase it.
It's your no, it's his unbirthday.
What? I died then?
No, cause like on the cartoon for Goldilocks.
Oh.
What am I thinking of? Dorothy? Not Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy and Allison.
Allison, yeah.
I wasn't actually thinking of that. This is just accidental.
You want to know a hot tip? Oh, you already did it. Good, never mind. He did it right. He did one corner and did the other opposite corner. Over
Yeah,
here.
so my CPU wouldn't explode when I put the bigger cooler on it.
When you ever have a flat tire, you have to do it that way too. You have to go crisscross. Of course, I taught you how to do that when I got a flat tire on the Nova. You know what? This, for that size, this might be better. The one you were messing with earlier. That almost fell apart in my hand. Brian Davis knows. He says Alice in Wonderland.
Pepperidge Farms knows.
It looked like it's giving you struggles. So what you do is you back it off, and then try it again to see if it wants to go. And nope, it's going straight. It just needs effort. So Here, you see if you can do that one.
Yeah, that one's going to be a lot easier because, you know. Don't ask me why blocking 90% of the camera is the best way for me to do this.
Yeah, you have to... See, I don't think you're left-handed because the screwdriver keeps slipping. When you hold it steady and then lift, you see how my elbow's way up? So I'm putting all my, not my muscle, but my weight on it so that it can't slip out. That one was super slippery, so I'm going to leave that one because I don't want to strip it.
Baby tuner.
All right. This is pretty cool. The reason why I got it is because at least it has a mod on it.
And it gives you 1,000,000,003 PCBs.
Yeah, let's get rid of these extra PCB bits. I'll keep the wrenches. I might need them. Little rubber feet things. I'll need those.
I want to put them on.
You do? Go ahead. None of my other fancy kits ever came with rubber feet things that are guaranteed to fall off within 3 weeks. Oh, you're covering the screws? As in, no fix-it? I was thinking more like this.
That's what real companies do. And I'm a fake company.
And we're a fake company. Eventually, I was thinking of having one envelope company to cover all my music and YouTube channels.
Envelope?
Yeah. So that I can mail it. He sticks that on there too. That's Charlie's signature right there. A little preform cutout, watch it. Now where's the black marker so I can trace it? I had a black marker. I was, you know.
Had.
Whatevs. Let's test this thing. Pretty standard, we start at 2 o'clock, so like that. Yeah.
IJ says you look like the purple guy from FNAF. He didn't say it in stream chat because, of course, he didn't.
Just because I'm wearing a purple shirt doesn't mean...
No, it's like the actor that was acting for Purple Guy in the FNAF movie, I think. I think. You aren't the purple guy, I think.
Yeah, I don't kidnap children and put them inside of animatronic robots.
Animatrated?
What's it?
Animatronic.
That's the word.
Yes. Gravity JHS Pedals. I didn't expect you to say that. How do I put it? How do I put this like pin on something?
It's like for like a bag or a shirt. You want it?
Sure.
Man, this is a chonker guitar pick it came with. I'll try it. Get all these pedals in frame.
It's probably better to rip off a display. Just rip off a phone display with it or something. It's probably better than the iFixit ones.
Oh, the sticker. There's no room for the thing you put on the bottom. Oh well. I'll put that on the side of my computer or something. Because bling. All right, can you hand me my guitar?
Where? Oh.
He's like, where? All right, scooch back as you hand it to me.
That was a bad idea.
Just in case it's fall apart. Just, yep. Scooch back responsibly. All right, I've got a mute.
Trademark. Scooch back responsibly, trademark.
Let's try it with our mics, not muted. You guys tell us if there's like echo or anything from
Echo.
miking the amp twice.
Maybe it'll sound cooler. Oh yeah, it's about the same.
Because I was setting it up earlier. Compare that to this one. That one's noisy, obviously. Let's turn the... Oh, it's... This one is... I modified the crap out of it, and it's... There we go. Nope. I have to smack it a bunch of times till it works. There we go.
It's made the guitar sound confused at the end.
What's interesting is that the gain knob on this one, I don't remember what it does exactly, but it does two things at once. That's what they call a dual something pot. Dual gain pot, maybe.
Dual pot.
And it's a clone of the Klon Centaur, but this one is a clone of the Analog Man King of Tone, where it's a separate concept where they've got two gain pedals in one. Like if I turn this side on, now it's one gain pedal. It's if you had two pedals plugged into each other. But this one I modded so that
this pedal's just melting.
All of the internal like settings things are external, so you could tweak it more. So it's kind of busy.
You're internalizing it wrong.
I'm internalizing it wrong. But because of all the mods in it, it's got a cold solder joint in it somewhere. I need to fix it. I have to keep smacking it till it works properly. All right, there we go. Now we've got two sides on at the same time. Oh, that's
Oh,
loud.
that's way loud.
Because this volume is up. Let's add the NOTAKLON.
The
Da-da-da-da. Ooh. Turn the treble down.
sharper.
Turning the treble down dropped my gain, so... Whoa, too loud. I went deaf there. Turn the compressor on and this fuzz that I built. This fuzz sounds like homemade radio from the 30s or the 20s. I love it.
Sounds like mine.
Sounds like what?
Mine.
You have a radio that sounds all crackly?
Yeah, because it was like half crapped itself after I got it. It was like $5 and from the 70s.
This one has a tone turned all the way up, but I'm still in.
Watch
in a
your
loss of
tone.
Watch your tone. I can turn the tone up on the compressor.
Oh my god, my battery's at 69%.
I think I have too many gain pedals. 1, 2, 3. Can I turn this one off without it bugging out and where I have to slam it on the table again? All right, see you, Teresa. It was really good to see you.
I just see the trash can being freaking broken behind you.
Yeah, it's broken. I'm turning this pedal off.
It's like I said it was.
So just fuzz, compressor, and NOTAKLON.
And yes, a klon.
Hugs.
That vibrated my entire body.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Of course, I have the amp at like 1 o'clock. So
The sound from that thing broke the trash can. Yes.
is he still DMing you instead
Yeah,
of?
he's like half and half. It's super weird.
You know, if you put the comments in YouTube, that feeds the algorithm to promote my stream to other people. If you put a comment in a DM, that promotes him to be distracted and not be focused on the stream. If you put the comments in the stream, he'll still read them.
It's not a klon until you build it. So it's a yesicon now. It's a yesiklon.
Now I want to see what the switch does. It's been on minus this whole time. Let's check if it's a tone thing.
boost it a little.
It boosts it, but the tone actually sounds higher pitched. High,
Minus.
low.
Watch the tone. What if it's just medium?
That would be good for a bass guitar, I think. Put on the minus. Now let's try with a bunch of gain. Too much gain for that song. What'd you do?
POV, my bowels at 3 a.m. after I ate too much Taco Bell.
With the sauces we eat, especially.
Or it was when I ate like the bag of spicy chips that were really good, but also I took like an hour to eat them because how spicy they were.
Oh yeah.
How long can you have it have the sound?
Let me try that. And all I'm doing is this. And if you want guys to want to check it out, I have a video that came out last week where I fixed my floating bridge so that it plays the right note because it was way out of tune. That's just barely pulling on. Let's really like lean into it. Technically, I can go. You see?
Oh, that sounded cool.
You know why? Because I tuned it so that when I pull the bar all the way back, it hits the body, so I can't go anymore. But it's exactly one step from wherever I was before without it, so that's 2 notes. That sounds like a normal note instead of being off. Like, that's off when I do that because I'm not even trying to hit a certain note.
You called it a monster, what's it?
What?
You called it a monster, what's it?
Monster What's It was my stream yesterday.
You're a monster, what's it?
Your mom's a monster, what's it? King of all monsters. I want more fuzz. Can I get more fuzz? No, the fuzz is turned all the way up.
How dare you want fuzz? You don't get fuzz.
Island. What's up, Island? Do you remember one of his kids being named Island?
Is that like the 10-year-old girl or something?
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Wish I can get that clean with the amount of fuzz that I got from over there. I told Aislinn I wanted her to play the alien. You know that skit I told you about?
Yeah.
Problem is I gotta have the AI me video out first.
Okay.
So I gotta try to film that in a way that makes editing as simple as possible. Because it's got 4 sections. Five sections. First section is other me. So, other me and emo me telling me I need to start dating again. I'm like, I don't want to. And they're like, use AI chatbots so you can get less shy. Second section is me using one and just finding out the other me was already talking to it. And the next section is trying a different one and finding out emo me was already talking to it. And the third one is me just using different AI chatbots the wrong way. Like I don't feel comfortable talking to ChatGPT like that. So I downloaded one to my computer and do all this stuff to make it like a AI assistant, but it's real buggy. And I'm just talking to my computer and getting mad at it. And then the final section is where I have a dream where there's an AI version of me that's like a conglomerate of all those different AIs. It's all retarded and stuff. But so in the alien one, the aliens come because the giant head in the sky keeps yelling at UFOs that fly by, and I'm like, what are you talking about? They're not unidentified if you're flying them. Right? And the alien is like, her? You wearing a kitten mask on my TV? Like it's like other me comes in the room and I go, we've got an incoming transmission. I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't get incoming transmissions. And I got to have something in his hand that's blinking. Right.
Just steal the hockey puck that the Olive Garden or something has.
And I know what, I just got an idea because Aislinn said, yeah, kitties. She can everybody's mad when they fly through your sector because of that giant head. And then they just show a shot of a bunch of kittens playing. And see, they're mad. You put that right by my face and messed me up.
Oh, I see random thumb screws.
high end. That's one of the struggles when you're playing guitar, is electric guitar, is when you're playing on the lower notes. You don't have enough high frequencies. But then when you get down here, you have it set perfect, or that's too high and that's perfect down there. So I can add some tone right here. No, let's add it on the final one.
She asked how you're so.
Practice,
how are you
practice,
so good?
practice, 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 practice. And
Practice.
for me, I can tell if one note should come after the previous one or not. That doesn't sound good. And I could tell whether or not it resolve. They call it resolving. Like, that's how I resolve it. That whole solo. And then give it a second and go. That's the next section. Now listen to this whole section and listen to how it resolves. Where it is. And then it resolves with this. So the solo was low and resolved high. But if you were to look it up on some fancy music people that know what the frick they're talking about, they're like, oh, you're resolved with some chord that I don't even know how to pronounce.
These are solved with F3 and sharp minus to the square power of 2.
These are all songs that I wrote many years ago that I need to get around to making an album of.
Oh.
This is a decent pick. I normally don't play a pick that's this thick. I have a bag. My favorite is, I think, 0.7 millimeters with grips on it. That's not it. I thought I brought one. Where are you, Pick? You're in this scene.
Free guitar lesson.
Yes, free guitar lesson. And I'm also doing other tricks that I'm trying to remember how to do, like muting some strings while I play other strings. No, it's not in my pocket. I know it was in my pocket earlier, so I brought it down.
It disappeared in the black hole room.
play creepy music about the black hole room. I'll get one of these tortoise ones. They got a
You know
texture.
it's scary when it has the beware of entering sign, danger radiation, caution go slow, sound horn.
You don't want to surprise me when you go in there with a forklift. Like when I was playing this section, how you make... I'm using my thumb to mute the top two, these top two strings right here. And then this finger goes down to change the chord. Let go of my thumb, but I still rest my thumb on the very bottom string so it doesn't vibrate as much as the other strings. And then go down to resolve. And then if I'll play like this so you could see the solo from the same song. If I can get my thing situated. Right. To the octave. Then I hit two strings instead of just one. Like this. And you may have noticed that some of the bends I do with the trem bar. You hear that? Some of them I do with just bending the string, like. It's like that. This is without a bend. Here's with a bend. Slightly different, and it's just more engaging and pleasant to listen to. And how do I show you?
Can you change the scene so that is the main thing?
Oh yeah, good idea. And the bend is just like right a millisecond after my pick hits the strings, I go like that.
Your body can't move that quickly. It's like 100 milliseconds. Trust me.
Well, watch this. See, you be the judge.
It's like 300 milliseconds.
300 milliseconds is like, and I'm doing like that. It's, well, anyways. And then the other song, can I show that at all? That was all up here, and there's part of it that I bend by going like, I wonder if you guys will be able to see it. Like this. And the other part, when I'm up here, I bend with this. Brian's a great pronunciation for something I did. But I actually composed all these songs, and my favorite guitar to play these songs is an acoustic guitar. And bending on that guitar is completely different. There's
water bending on it.
There's no bar over here to bend it with. And if I'm going to bend the strings, I have to put more force into it. So my thumb, I have to prepare ahead of time and have my thumb super tight on the neck and then go, ugh. And then if I want to do the equivalent of bending this, I have to bend it by doing this to the body.
I love when my wrenches are made of PCB.
I want to get I have another clone kit I want to show people. But you got to help me not dox myself because the redaction fairy didn't do all of the packages. There's like over 100 packages in it. Here, set that over there while I go get it. Pain and suffering.
I'm probably going to forget this in like 2 seconds, but thanks for the effort. Figures with my memory.
Well, it wasn't just for you, Brian.
It was for the people who watch it, so at least 2. Oh, if you actually type like that, I'm kind of impressed. No, Brian. Dad, Brian did not say that.
Oh, Aislinn.
I'm kind of surprised she actually knows how to do commas and stuff already. I was terrible when I was 10 years old. Not Brian. Theft! Theft, I say!
Thanks for reminding me that you're not Brian. But I just realized something, because this is true about dieting, this is true about computer stuff, anything that I'm passionate about that I tell people with. If you have any passion about it and you end up doing stuff with it in the future, you're going to end up doing your own research, your own study, or having a teacher teach you stuff. And something I said today will still be in your memory, and it will reinforce it, make it easier to learn. Look at this box. And I have parts in here crammed I bought these and I'm so overwhelmed. I bought the components for this guitar pedal kit and I'm overwhelmed. Before we open this, I'm going to take it off camera because there's my address is on a bunch of stuff in here. I'm overwhelmed because of how many parts it is, but it's really cool, so I wanted to show it.
Your grammar is way better than mine when I was 10. I mean, you spelled grammar wrong, but...
Grandma, help me with my words.
Yeah, you're gonna better... Maybe it's because you're either gonna be better at grammar than me when you're my age, or way better. Or the same. I don't know if for other people, if their grammar and stuff just, ages linearly, but mine was, exponential. It was when I was 10, it was, here, then when I'm 15, it went up here.
Yeah, once you hit a certain point, you just go up real fast.
That was after 6th grade for me. The redaction fairy did everything with this one.
So let's make a pile of all the ones that have redaction fairy stuff on it. What is this? This is some resistors. That's some capacitors. Resistors. Why is because this particular website didn't have the whole kit all at the time in stock. They only had, this is capacitors, and that's a capacitor.
She just said teeny screen.
They only had the enclosure and instructions available at the time. And so they recommended a particular website to go buy all the parts, and I had to go buy them all one at a time and do a checklist. And then, I'm
you DIY a PC.
This is so overwhelming, the possibility of me building this thing, that I put it off. And then now they sell the whole kit together.
Redaction fairy, are you guys feeling all right? Oh, no.
Yeah, the redaction fairy somehow magically redacts all my addresses and things. See?
Not very well, though.
Redaction fairy.
Only for cameras. You can see through it.
Only for cameras. Redaction fairy's smart. There's an LED in there. Inside of that box.
You just get so much foam with it. Well, knows more English than I did at that age. She probably does still.
Can't even see what's in here.
Yagyo metal film resistors through hole.
These are BAT 41s. These are diodes that are really
Magic,
hard to come
right?
by.
Okay. She's not buying it.
Resistor.
D3, D4.
This circuit already looks more complicated than the NOTAKLON that we just built. And he's still throwing parts at me. It's a bajillion parts. And in case it's not redacted already, I found probably the fairy's wand.
It's a pen.
He's like, it's a pen. It's a marker.
Shut up.
This is an op amp. Looks like a little computer chip, but you can't see it because it's under that foam. There's the enclosure. Normal
Magically
size.
rejected. Sure.
Wand, sure. This is extra parts I got separately. And I wrote klon on here.
Is this a doxatory thing or is it fine?
It's fine. That's just, that barcode is the item. And this is for modding the op amp for a different op amp, and I only needed one, but they sold it in a pack of however many it is.
This is
10.
gonna ruin the whole planet. Just how many?
I know. All this plastic.
That one's a doxing one.
That's a doxing one too. All right, that's enough. There are more parts in here, but they're all doxing ones. And all the different invoices that I had to go through.
Because you didn't give the magic fairy enough teeth for it to...
These are all the different invoices, and I won't show them to you because my address is on them.
Oh, why use the smirking emoji?
Totally not Sharpie or anything. What if in one of my future videos I actually meet the redaction fairy and she waves it around? She's like, magic! All right, let's
Looks like my basement. After this, I'm gonna start setting up for my Mince Ref stream.
Yeah, Charlie is streaming
in the trail
Minecraft
chambers.
right after this. I'm almost done. Look at these instructions a little bit. Look the mods, like try jumper bypass for more gain, or a 1K resistor.
1000 resistor.
Well, it comes with a 2K resistor, and if you want more gain in this spot on the circuit. Well, did you actually find the actual circuit in there?
No.
Digs deeper. He's like, no.
That was gross.
Burp face.
That was gross.
What's the actual PCB?
Nowhere. It's a figment of imagination.
Here we go. This is all a PCB is. This tiny little thing. But it's got like 100 things going on it. And if I want to do mods, then I have to have wires coming out of it, and they're held on other PCBs. Other PCBs.
On the bags that had your address and we couldn't see clarifying. Also, we gotta leave. Is it bedtime or is it something else?
Look at all this. Making sure a checklist when I bought all the pieces and all the ones that I want to mod. Here's the op amps I want to change. And then further notes about those same mods are on this page. We got this part I'm supposed to print and wrap around it so I know where to drill the holes on the enclosure. See that, Charlie?
Oh. That one's way more of a lame manual because it's like 6 million steps.
Yes.
Soldering paste, advanced quality, joints high intensity, good immersion, neutral pH, plus or minus 3.3. Good, no poison, no origin. Good insulation, smooth welding surface, no deterioration, no dry. The grammar is slightly botched on that and it's perfect. You said boo at him.
Yes. Anybody still on stream and want to go to his channel? He's going to be streaming soon. I'm about to put his channel into chat. How does it's easier to use
YouTube.com/C/elementalplate. I just have that memorized because it's easy to memorize. Candy.
Good. That worked. Thank you. And I'm gonna go.
I like that. This is still my channel trailer for people who are subscribed. Can't even have a normal school day in Ohio skull emoji. At least the key typing sound is decent.
What were you doing on the Minecraft thing? You were going to do trial mode?
Trial chambers, which is like a dungeon structure that's really cool. Because they're actually trying to do a proper dungeon in Minecraft.
I'm thinking of recording a video, and when I'm not recording, I'm going to be watching your stream.
Okay.
All right, thanks for everybody for coming to hang out. And I stream every Thursdays at least. That's my normal time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Bye.
It doesn't let me like your own video.
Here.
And after 5 seconds, it says this service is not available. Okay, maybe it worked this time. Dang it. Now I look like a liar.
Oh, I got a new sub from this. Cool. Thanks a lot. Idge Cat Dude. I wonder what IJ is. Because when I make fun of people's names, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just having fun. Idge Cat Dude. It's a cat dude! It's when you're surprised that there's a cat dude and you can't say it correctly.
It's a shortened version of his first name for the first word.
Oh. It's cat dude! Alright.